Welcome. I'm Kara Balmer.
And I'm Nancy Jurek.
And this is Perfect Pair.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Perfect Pair, where we talk about mostly quilting, a little bit of life stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Please like and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. We really appreciate it. Show your love.
Keeps us going.
Exactly. We need it. All right, quilts on set.
Yes. So the one directly behind us in the middle is Casanova, which we both love.
Love it.
Yeah, very excited about that one. And then behind Nancy is Helena.
If you can see it.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite patterns as well.
Yeah.
I have
So
too
we'll be
many.
talking about those later
I know.
in
I
the
have
show.
too many favorite patterns. So.
It's hard to choose, especially when there's hundreds of them right here. Oh.
All right.
We have our recipe.
Yeah. What did you make for us today, Kara?
So I made a cake. It is tres leche cake. I don't bake very often, but we'll get to it. But today is also National Milk Day, so I thought, what can I make out of milk? So I'm going to use 3 different milks for this cake. It's, Geesley said, Mr. GP, said that it was really good. And I haven't tried it.
I haven't tried
want
it
you
yet
to try it because you don't like milk.
I'm not a fan of milk.
Are you scared?
A little.
Okay. Try it.
All right.
We'll try
all
it together.
Okay. Pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
I'll eat the whole thing,
I will too.
the whole piece. So in here, there we go. The cake itself calls for 2 cups of all-purpose flour. It's 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt, 6 large eggs separated, 1 cup of sugar separated, 1/2 cup of whole milk, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon ground cinnamon. And then there's a long list of how to make the cake, which we will post on our blog. But there's some, steps. It's not just throw everything in a bowl and mix it up like you do with a box cake mix. So it was fun. My youngest helped me separate the eggs. He really liked doing that.
He's a great little cook.
He does, yeah. So he had fun. And then it was just to whip some topping for the frosting.
Whipped cream?
Yeah, but not whipped cream. I had to make like real whipped cream.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
real whipped cream, not Cool Whip. That's what I did. That's pretty good.
Have you ever been called out on the way you say milk?
Are you calling me out on it right now?
I am calling us out. In Minnesota, we tend to say milk with like an E, but I've had out-of-state friends
Oh, sure.
like milk. Like,
Milk. I do totally say milk, like
I say milk?
M-E-L-K.
yep.
Milk.
So I was just curious if anyone's ever called you out. They've
No,
called
now
me
I'm
out.
going to be self-conscious about it. Milk.
You know, just embrace it.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, so we have some national days today. The first one is National Arkansas Day. So to our Arkansas viewers,
Yes.
happy Arkansas Day.
Yeah, it's the 25th state, I learned.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, congrats, I guess.
Yeah.
Yay for you.
Yeah.
I always say in my head, I know the right way to say it, but in my head I always say Arkansas,
Oh,
just, because I'm weird.
sorry, Arkansas.
Sorry, Arkansas. I like Arkansas better though.
No.
It's more fun. All right. It's also National Step in a Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day. So
It would be fun.
I know.
That doesn't work up here right now at this
our
time of
puddles
year.
are frozen. So
You could try and jump on one and fall down.
yeah, you definitely slip. It is National Milk Day.
Yes.
Yay, yay, yay. And then National Human Trafficking Awareness Day. So that's not as fun,
No.
but it's good to
Did
know
you
about.
have you seen the movie Sound of Freedom?
I haven't. Have you?
No, I haven't either, and I was really hesitant to do it. I've got a 13-year-old boy right now. It's scary. It's icky.
Yeah, it is.
But then other people have said I really should watch it.
Mm-hmm.
just makes me uncomfortable.
I know. It's not a great topic. So.
No,
But be aware.
exactly.
All right. Did you do anything fun for Christmas and New Year's?
Yeah, I had a quiet-ish Christmas. We stayed home this year. We do have family kind of scattered around the area, but we chose to stay home, and all of our kids came to us.
Yay.
So we had a very nice weekend with them all around. So you can see we've got our 2 grandbabies and then all of our kids with their significant others. It was really nice. We fondue for our Christmas meal. We've been doing it for,
fun.
oh boy, all like 18 years, I think. We've been doing it quite a long time. Just when we started with just 4 kids in the house fondueing, and now we've grown, as you can see. So we've got 3 fondue pots on the table. And I ask, well, not every year, but almost every year, if they want to change it up, like if they're bored with this. And they look at me like I've got horns growing out of my head or something. Like Ben is the one that you can see right here, and he's my son-in-law. And I asked, and he was still deep into fonduing all of his meats and all of his sauces. And he looked at me like, don't you dare take the fondue away.
I've
So
never
they
had
do
fondue.
enjoy it. Yeah, I hadn't either until we started.
we should
And
do it
we
here.
do it. Yeah, that would be fun.
I'm going to put you in charge.
Okay. I do have a couple pots I could bring. It is fun. It's nice time to just sit and socialize, and nobody's rushing because you have to wait for the meat to cook in the pot.
Yeah.
So we do get a lot of visiting in. There's my husband and I with our grandbabies. They're growing like crazy, but it was really fun to have them at Christmas and opening their gifts.
They're
and
so cute.
yes, it was really fun. And then later that night, we frosted cookies, and we stripped Violet down to her diaper, and easiest way was to throw her on the table, and she was covered in frosting, and she had a blast. So that was really fun. And then just this last weekend, I was in Brainerd, Minnesota for a hockey tournament for the 13-year-old, and he's a goalie. So there he is in action. He loves it. And I don't. I have a heart attack almost every game because pressure's on, right?
Yep.
As a goalie mom, I pace a little, and yeah, it's not so fun. But he loves it. So.
He loves it, and he does a great job, I bet.
Yeah, he does okay.
It's a lot of gear, though.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of stinky gear. I know I've said that before.
Oh, gross.
But yeah.
I'll watch hockey. I'm kind of glad my kids don't play.
It's
My
fine.
car's not big enough.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, my Christmas was pretty quiet, pretty chill. I ended up having a migraine on Christmas, so I
No, that's
kinda
horrible.
laid around most of the day. But New Year's was fun. We went up to the cabin, and one of our kind of New Year's traditions is to have spaghetti ice. I've talked about this before. It's a German thing where they have ice cream that looks like spaghetti. So
Well, I'm glad you took a picture. 'Cause
Yeah.
that helps me imagine.
it was
And it
already
totally
melting.
looks like it could be spaghetti,
Yes.
like with Parmesan cheese on top.
Yep. So
Oh,
that's
fun.
just vanilla ice cream, some strawberry topping stuff, and then shredded white chocolate.
Oh.
So it had melted a little bit, but
yeah, I
that
would
point,
think that would be
but
better than Parmesan cheese on top
a
of
little
your ice
bit.
cream.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Parmesan and ice cream don't usually go together.
No.
But but yeah. So that was one of our little traditions that we do, and it's so good, and it's a lot of fun. And then up at the cabin, we had a very minimal screen time, so they had to keep themselves busy, which was really nice. That is Elsa with my dad, and I don't know if you can see it. I should have brought it in. It's a little moose that they made together, and it's so cute.
Yeah,
It was a
it
nice
is
little
cute.
project. And then I took a lot of walks over at Father Hennepin State Park, which is pretty much next door to the cabin. And so that's me and Elsa and our dog Plum. It was very, very windy up on the lake because it is right on Lake Mille Lacs. So it's really fun.
Was there that much snow up there?
Well, so that's
deceiving?
Very deceiving, yeah. There was not much snow, but I think that all blew off from the lake.
Sure.
And it was so weird because it had been so warm that there were not a lot of people ice fishing. And actually a lot of that lake was still open water
Yeah.
when we went up there. So there was only a little section of ice fishers, and you couldn't even bring like a car
Oh,
on
yeah.
it or anything. It was
No.
all just ice fishing
Yeah,
tents.
it's been a weird
It's
winter.
been very weird. So yeah, that's right on the lake, on the shore. And then at Father Hennepin State Park, there is an albino deer.
You took a picture?
Yes.
You saw it?
Yes, I saw it. I've been looking for this deer for years, and I finally got a glimpse, not once, but twice.
Really?
Yes, and so I'm very excited to actually see it. It felt very Harry Potter-ish.
Yeah.
But yes, so I've actually heard there's more than one up there.
Oh,
But
wow.
I'm happy with
I
this
sure
one.
hope nobody, like, when they see them and they're out deer hunting, that
I know.
that's like a big no.
Big no-no.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Right. No.
So it was very special. My mom had been looking for it for years too, and so my second time out on a walk with her, we saw it. So
She was excited too?
she was so excited. So she was mad when I saw it without her. So.
Oh, I'm sure she was.
But yeah, that was my New Year's. Very chill. Nothing much happening otherwise.
Kind of nice.
Yes, I love it.
Do you have winners for us from last month?
I do.
Wasn't here last month.
Yes.
I was not feeling well.
You are so much better now.
So I missed the show. I watched it remotely, of course.
All right. So last month, our question was, I don't know what our question was. I didn't write it down. It was, what do you like to do after the holidays?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, roughly. All right. So one of our winners, Krista Meyer, said she likes playing hockey at the local rinks, and unfortunately it won't be happening this year. I think she's from Minnesota. It's supposed to get very, very cold this next week.
yeah.
So yay, maybe we can get some
We're
outdoor
going to
hockey.
California, remember?
I know.
I'm so thankful.
Woo! I'm not sad because there won't be a lot of snow. If we were getting a big snowstorm, I would be pretty upset that I wouldn't be here for it, but it's just cold.
You were like 1 in a million, I'm telling you.
Snowstorms are the best kind of storm. All right, so Krista Meyer playing hockey. That's awesome. Hockey's great. Darla Maple, she likes to just chill and listen to the quiet. I agree, Darla. It's awesome. And then our third winner is Colette Thomas, and her favorite post-holiday activity is afternoon napping.
Oh, yeah.
5 stars for that.
Seriously. Mr. GP is nodding his head vigorously.
Yep. So yeah, congrats, you guys. We'll send you a charm pack, and then keep listening for an opportunity to answer our next question and win a charm pack.
Yeah. Very fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. So right now we are going to talk about our favorite things right now that are in the showroom.
Yeah.
Mine is, I've been doing a lot of playing with the wool that we have in. We had one of our Advent projects, the very first Advent project was Gudrun used the wool to create a tablet sleeve. Super easy to work with, very fun, very forgiving. I'm in the middle of making a couple of different bags with it. I love it because I don't have to put a stabilizer in it, or I haven't with the 2 bags that I've made. And yeah, it's just a different take. And so it's been very fun. I'll have to post some pictures once I get the 2 different bags done. I'm really close.
They look so cool.
Yeah, they were very fun and quick and easy. Again, like I said, so I've got those going on, and we are excited to announce that in our classroom coming up at the beginning of March, the first Friday of the month, excuse me, we're going to be having a bag making series, and so look for that to come. More information should be posted here within the next couple of days, so people can start signing up and get all of your goodies to start making some bags. Come in and sew with us. We'd love to have you here.
You teaching it?
Well, I'll probably teach one. I know Colleen's going to kick it off.
Yay.
And then, yeah, so we've all kind of found a pattern that we like, and we're working through them, and then we'll be teaching them. We'll share what Friday or what bag is happening on
what Friday.
Yeah. So all that information will be coming, and maybe mine will be with wool.
Yay. I hope so.
It'll be fun.
I've seen the one that you're working on. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Love it. Love
Nice.
it. All right. My favorite, I didn't grab one, is the Olfa 60 millimeter rotary cutter. And it's one where you kind of squeeze it. You don't have to squeeze it, you do have to squeeze it to make it work, but it doesn't. It works with our rulers perfect. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I love it so much that I found myself wanting to like come in on evenings and weekends to cut my stuff so I could use the one we have here in the classroom. And then I just like, why don't I just buy it? So
There's that.
so I finally bought myself one.
Although it is nice to just come in here and use the classroom because
I use this
spread
classroom.
it all out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So yes, that is, I actually bought it for myself for Christmas, and it's really great, and I love it. And it's the first 60 millimeter that I have. The 45 works great with our rulers, but there's something about the 60 that just feels better.
Yeah, I do find myself, I always use 45 forever, and then in the last, year and a half, I reach for the 60 in the classroom especially. And I don't have a 60 at home, I just have 45s.
Well,
and
maybe it's time to upgrade.
I'm thinking I need to make some seasonal bags. Will the patterns be available online? Yes, they will be. So look, like I said, for that information to come, we're going to be carrying some bag patterns, some other people's bag patterns.
Apart from,
So yes, we will be sharing all of that, and patterns will be available. Can you use the cutter left-handed?
What do you think, Kara?
I use it right-handed. I'm
Do you really?
left-handed. Kind of.
Kind of. I think you could.
I'm very ambidextrous, but yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Yep.
Don't quote me. I'm right-handed.
If
But
anybody else has some insight into that, we'd love to hear it. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't see how it would be a problem. It'd be fine. It'll be fine. All right. We have been looking around the showroom, and every day we see all the beautiful fabrics. It's so hard, you guys. And this is my perfect pick. And so this is my favorite bundle lately.
Right.
The Deco Glow 2.
Your favorite of the day.
Yes, I adore this fabric. When it came in last year, I was like, oh, that's gorgeous. I'm going to get one. And then I think before the show was even done where she showed it, it was gone.
Yeah.
And I was so heartbroken. And I've been thinking about it all year. And so when it finally came out again, or the new one, the updated one, I was like, I have to get it. So I did buy it. I'm very excited, and I'm just going to give you a quick show of it on the overhead. All right, so it's just really, I don't know if you can see that, but there's just really subtle, mostly tone-on-tone colors in there, and then some geometric. Such a pretty purple, and all this fabric is just so bright and vibrant, and I am in love with it. Like I said, I have been thinking about it all year, and every time I see like a pattern, I'm like, oh, that would be so perfect with that Deco Glow. So I'm just pleased as punch that it is back. So yeah, it has all of these geometric patterns within the fabric. It's not overpowering, but adds a lot of interest. So
For sure.
I just love this bundle. And so I was thinking I am gonna someday make a Helena with it. I have that pattern, here it is. And I can't decide if I would use a light background or a dark background. There we have a Helena made with the workshop bundle that we had a while ago, and that has a light background, and I really like that. If you want to show that, Mr. GP, there you go. So that is what's behind me as well, and I really like how that looks. Obviously this fabric is a little brighter than that fabric, but I still think a light background would look great. And then a while ago we also made an Alberta with some really bright Allison glass fabrics with that dark background, and I love how that looks too. So I won't be able to fit this into my schedule for quite a while, so I have some time to make that decision.
Schedule.
I know, right? I already have like 3 that I really need to finish, in addition to my temperature quilt.
I see a temperature quilt. Yes, Tracy.
It would be perfect. Absolutely perfect for a temperature quilt. So I'm just really excited about this fabric. I love it.
Do you see the smile on her face? She can't stop smiling.
When I saw that it was on our list to receive, I'm like, yes.
And we actually did sell out of our first round of it, and so we had to quick order another.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Because you guys should not miss this one.
All right. So I too had a hard time trying to decide what I wanted to do, but I was talking with Nancy yesterday and I said, I love the Alchemy 1-yards that we carry, and I have loved them since I started working here, and even before that. But when I see them all together, I was kind of like, I have to do something with these. I love the different textures that they have. So, and this is a Free Spirit.
Oh yes, Miss Left-handed has to go this way.
Yeah. But I just love all the movement in it and all the different colors of each of them.
I love this line too. It's just so intriguing, and I feel like you could cut it up.
Yeah,
and
that's
every
what
piece
I'm
will be
excited
different.
about it. Right. So first, I'll show you all these beauties, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with them. Yeah, we both have kind of hit all the colors of the rainbow in our picks today, which is okay because I love color.
Yes.
So
And it's been very gray here
Right.
lately.
that too. I was listening to I love Alchemy as well. So pretty. It is so pretty. Look at this one. Like, just there's kind of greens and the teals and the dark teals.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Yes. And then we've got the blue and then the purple. So this is Alchemy. And then I pulled oh my gosh, I'm blanking out on the name of this. Provisions. Yes. So this is going to be my sashing on the quilt that I make. And then I grabbed a white. But as I was trying to decide which quilt to make, Nancy's talked about this one on the show a couple of different times and how she loves it. But I grabbed the Strip Your Stash book, and I am going to make a Casanova. So the Casanova is sitting behind us on the set. But I love, so the gray will be my sashing, and then the white little blocks, I'm gonna do the white block instead of having it all white. I'm gonna do the gray and then the white in the very center.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I want you to make it like this week.
Okay, yeah, I'll get
hurry
on
it up,
that
please?
quick. So that is my pick right now. I am excited about it, and again, I just love the color. Then I have to figure out who am I making it for.
Yourself.
Well,
Gosh. Or
We'll
one
see.
of your grandbabies.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Like I said, I've loved it.
It's so pretty.
So.
And that quilt, the Casanova behind us, is one of my favorites. I say that about everything, but I love it. Did you both quilt before you came to GE? I did, not very well.
I've learned a lot here.
I have,
sure.
yes. So I had quilted maybe 7 to 10 years before I started working here.
Mm-hmm.
And I still didn't really have a great technique, and I was still very unsure of myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I have learned tons
Yes.
since I've been here.
Yeah. Me as well. One of my children turns 22 next week, and I made my first quilt was his baby quilt.
Nice.
And I had my mother right beside me helping me along the way. But I've been sewing since I was 6, 7, 8.
Same, yeah.
But just all apparel. 4-H.
All right.
But yeah. So I've definitely made more quilts in the time that I've been here than I have all the years before that.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
Same. And they're much better
Right.
than they were before. So.
Always something to learn.
Yes.
Which brings us to our question. Should we ask our question right now?
Yeah.
So for those of you that would like an opportunity to win the charm pack, our question this time is, what quilting technique, do you want to practice or get better at in 2024?
Yes. Do you have one?
I didn't think about the question for myself. I've got probably lots of them, but you're throwing me on the spot.
Sorry,
and I
sorry.
don't know. Do you have one?
Yeah, I think better.
Flying geese.
Yep,
There's
that's mine. And
That's easy.
honestly, like, it'll be pretty easy to get better at it with this
with this
technique.
practice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of flying geese,
Yes.
that's a great segue.
Wasn't that?
Everything's matching up. We are going to talk about our temperature quilt real quick. So in case you aren't in on the loop, we are doing a temperature quilt kind of sew along-ish for 2024. And a temperature quilt, if you haven't heard of it, is just a way to visually see the temperatures of that year. So we're doing it every day for 2024.
Yes.
And each range of temperatures has a different color. I'm doing a 5-degree range. Are you doing?
Yeah, do you have your?
I do. So we have sheets to help. And you can find those on our website under bonus charts and templates. And so this, I have my fabrics here, what the fabric name is, and then my temperature range. So I'm doing 5-degree. If you live somewhere where it is very crazy with temperatures and maybe you just don't have a lot of fabric, feel free to do 10 degrees. Or if you live in a very temperate place, feel free to do 2 degrees. Whatever you want, whatever floats your boat.
Yep.
So yes, I have these to keep track of my fabrics and what range they are. And then this is to keep track of the temperature itself. You can do highs and lows. You can do your highs and if there's precipitation.
Yeah, so if you
whatever you
can
want.
see here, Nancy's doing the high and then if there's precipitation.
It's very messy writing, I'm sorry.
But that's her chance, so then as she's going along.
Yeah, so I got started for the first 10 days of January, and I have a little arrow to point, just keep track of my top and my bottom. So far, it's been kind of warm, I guess, for us. So like in the 20s, this was kind of in the 30s, and then there was precipitation on some days, meaning snow, usually. So
yeah, so her precipitation are the
upside
flying
down.
geese that are pointing down.
Yes.
Yeah, so that tells her.
Yep. So that, and then you can choose to do that. You can choose not to. Whatever you want. This is your quilt. Make it your own.
Yep. I'm not going to be doing precipitation. I'm just.
No?
No.
Oh.
Are you judging me?
I'm judging you. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not. I'm just. Yeah.
And so yes, that is my progress so far. I'm really excited about it. And I was putting together these geese, and I cannot believe I'm using Gudrun's No Cry and Flying Geese, which is found, the technique is found in the Master Your Stripology Ruler book. And I cannot believe how perfect these geese are. I'm very proud of them.
Yes, she is.
I've been showing everyone how amazing they are. And honestly, it's the technique. Like, I would love to say it's my skill level, but it is legit the technique that Gudrun wrote up, and it's so perfect. So yes. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Very nice of you. Very proud of my flying geese. So that's that. And then I've been using temperatures from weather.gov, and there's a variety of different websites you can use, but I've had a few questions about how to find past weather on that website. So I just made a few graphics. If you go to weather.gov, you go to past weather up at the top, and then you click on your region. So I'm in the Minneapolis region, whatever region your county falls into. And then from there, it'll bring you to a screen that has you pick your city. If you're in a larger city or near a larger city, depends on how detailed down to the degree you want. But they have my town, Jordan, on there, so I'm able to use that. But then you do daily data for a month, you select your month, and then you just press go. So very easy to find, and it'll bring up the temperatures for that month. So it, sorry, it has the temperatures so far for January. So yeah, it's been fun, and
yeah. That part's really slick. So then you can write down, like I wrote down up until yesterday, all of my all the temperatures for the month. But you could put it. You don't have to do it until the end of the month, and then write all those in, and away you go making your flying geese. And then you've got the month done, and then you wait till February's over and do it again.
Yep.
Or do it day by day, whatever works.
Yeah, I'd say like do a week at a time at the very least, because I think day by day is just really tedious. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
my opinion. I did 10 days at a time, and it worked out. And yeah, on the quilt, what direction do the rows go? So these will be vertical rows. So it'll just be January, February, March. You could do it other ways if you want. Like I said, there's no one way to do this. Just whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
We might have to play around with that a little bit. Maybe you and I will do, you do vertical, I do horizontal, or.
Yeah. Whatever works. I
Mhm.
don't know. I did want to mention that both Kara and I are doing our highs as the geese, and then we're just having a single background. But on December 26th, on Tipsy Tuesday, Gudrun did show how to use, if you wanted to do your lows for the background, and then your highs for the geese, or vice versa. She did show a technique to do that. So tune into that if you want to know more about that. But yeah, I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Yes, I know. Now Nancy's going to have to teach me how to do the flying geese thing. She's so good at it.
Kara
now.
hasn't tried it yet.
I haven't.
So
So it'll be good.
super easy.
Yeah, we'll see
Yes.
how patient she is with me.
I'll be yelling. It's fine.
Yeah, right. I don't think I've ever heard you yell.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
All
Okay.
right. Anything else?
Any questions? Any concerns? Any thoughts?
What is the quilt behind us? That is the Casanova from the Strip Your Stash book.
Yes.
Yes. Super awesome quilt.
Yeah.
Love it. That's it.
No
All right.
questions.
Fast show today.
Yes.
All right.
So happenings around GE. We kicked off last month the retreat.
Yes.
We are talking about so many things around here. I can't keep them straight. But the retreat, and the retreat this year, we are heading out on a train. It's very exciting. We're in the depths of it right now, planning and scheming and coming up with some fun things for all of you. If you haven't been a part of the
Virtual retreat.
oh my goodness, yes, virtual retreat.
It's so fun.
Yeah, our retreaters thoroughly love it. They get excited when it comes around again. You know, you would think being virtual that it would be you'd feel a little disconnected, and I don't think any of our
think so.
retreaters feel that way.
No.
Like whether you have a couple of you quilting away together in a sewing room, or a few of you get together and join in on the retreat, or you do it from your home singly. I just haven't had anybody really talk about how
Isolated or
Right.
anything. Yeah. It's been everyone's so friendly and so happy to talk to people, and it's just been
Yeah,
so
I think Gudrun and Mr. HP do a great job of really being inclusive and having just some extra fun activities and things to keep everybody plugging away.
yeah.
And the quilts are beautiful.
They really are really pretty. Diane, yes.
Yes.
Virtual retreat is so much
Thanks,
fun.
Diane. Yes.
I had a question, I think last month, and I don't know if I touched on this last month or not, but someone asked if it was beginner friendly. And I would say absolutely.
Yeah.
You have so much support there if you have any questions, not only from Gudrun, but other retreaters. Yeah, if you're a beginner, it's definitely beginner friendly. So,
Yep.
yeah. Let's see, what else?
Next block for London Calling is coming out next Monday, right?
The 15th?
15th,
Yes, this upcoming Monday.
Yep, this upcoming Monday. Sorry.
Well,
And that's another thing. Like to me, this coming Monday is next Monday in my head. I say that all the time, and then
That's
there's
weird.
people. Yeah, see, that you think that's weird. I think it's weird that you think 2 Mondays from now is the next Monday.
I don't know
The
that that's
next
the
coming
case.
Monday is the next Monday.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
And then we are all headed out. Well, not all of us. Some of us are going to Alaska to go skiing.
How dare you?
So they won't be joining us at Road to California. But we have some new members of GE that will be joining us. So it should be a great
Yeah.
week. So we'll be gone next week. Nancy and I will be gone. We'll be joining Gudrun and Mr. HP. Gudrun's teaching a couple of classes at the beginning of the week, and then she's got a lecture. She's a busy lady, of course. We all know
busy.
that. Colleen will be there doing lots of demos with the rulers for those people that might not know what stripology is yet. But
Yeah. Or maybe just need a quick
Yep.
refresher or lesson on
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
So yeah,
So we'll be there.
it'll be a
We're,
good time.
Yep. It'll be good.
It'll be crazy.
Yes. We are in booth 734. The Road to California is from January 17th through the 20th. The weather is supposed to be very cooperative in the high 60s, low 70s, so I'm very excited about that.
I don't mind.
You'll tolerate
I'll
it.
tolerate it.
Yeah, and that's about all we have going on right now.
Yeah. Nothing too
Gudrun will
crazy.
be back tomorrow with Happy Friday from Studio 2. No, Studio B.
B.
Oh boy.
Oh, and then I wanted to quick mention, she started a new series on how to
Yes.
stripologize just, I don't know.
Other
what
blocks,
officially-
other
Other
patterns,
patterns,
yeah.
other blocks.
Mhm.
So she did the first one yesterday. Nope, on Tuesday, on Tipsy Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be doing that every month. So,
Yes.
so yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, Gudrun will be in North Carolina
Mm-hmm.
along with me, not Kara.
Nope.
Colleen will be there.
But Mr. GP will be back as well.
Yes. Yep. So it'll be a good time. I'm excited to go to North Carolina. I haven't been there, and I haven't been to
Beautiful.
California.
Mhm.
So going all sorts of places.
Yes. All right. Anything else? Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. Remember to comment and answer our question.
Yes. And you can
What-
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. You can win
No.
a charm pack. And the question is,
What technique do you want to get better at? Quilting technique do you want to get better at in 2024?
that's right.
Yep.
And you're going to do it.
Yep. All right, everybody, have a great Thursday. Come back and join us tomorrow at noon for Happy Friday.
Have a great day.
See you later. Bye-bye.